am out here just cleaning up some stuff, getting ready for concrete because they are supposed to be here at 8 o'clock. It's all ready to go. So I went with 4,500 PSI concrete with fiber, and it's a 6-inch slab, and it's going to be right around just over 30 yards. I think we're shooting for 30 yards. It's probably going to be more like 33 yards, I think, but we'll see. I got to get these dogs put away, get the gate opened up, get everything ready to roll. Concrete is here. All right, well, it's 2 days later. I've been keeping it wet to help it cure a little better. The dogs did not do me any favors here. They ran out here while it still needed to dry a little bit more, and they put their mark on it over here, so that's fine. That doesn't really bother me. Check this out. So if I put the level across, this is only a 4-foot level. That's a 1/4 inch, maybe more. It's almost 3/8 right here, and then this puddle. So, and this is a 4-foot level, and it's almost 3/8 out right here. Watch this. Like if I stick this level right here, like look at this. Look how I'm rocking this back and forth. So there's a big hump here. These concrete guys, man. All right, I got me a pallet of supplies here, and my dad's on the way. We're gonna get ready and start framing up some of these walls. We got the zip system this time. First time I've ever used this stuff. It's, the way I understand it, it's like OSB with a vapor barrier already installed, so you don't have to mess with the Tyvek or anything. And then they give you this tape here to seal the joints. I think there's like a roller in here. So I don't know if that was necessary to get, but we got it. And we got some nails and stuff. So I'm gonna be framing this thing with 2x6s, 2 foot on center. So that's why you see a lot of 2x6s. The plan today is to go, I've got enough materials here to do basically these back sides all the way around the back, 3 sides on the back. So that's what we're gonna try to do. And I gotta take these forms off too, because I have neglected to do that. So, but I gotta get the air compressor rolled out here, get some stuff set up, and we'll be good to go. Man, it's like 50 degrees today. Actually, I think it's colder than that. Not used to this in Florida. A little chilly. The dogs love it though. Right, Gino? Yeah, living your best life? With your big coat, big fluffy coat? Yeah. All right. See if we can make some progress today. Some of this lumber back. Look at this thing. It's so crooked you can't hardly use it. I mean, this one too. It's like, I don't know if you can tell how crooked it is, but I think it's time to get some new bungees. Look at not much left on that one. All right, so those two are going back to Lowe's. We couldn't, it's so irritating. You order this lumber and it's just so crooked. The top plate over here, yeah, it looked like, I mean, it'd be fine if you were building a house for Dr. Seuss, but we got it in there, that top plate. But that thing, it was warped in 2 directions this way, like an S, and then it was also like an S this way. So terrible. Like it looked like instead of going to the shelves to get us lumber to load the pallet, they just went out to the dumpster out back. I mean, really, really terrible. So I'm gonna take that back and exchange them. and maybe order my lumber from somewhere else besides Lowe's next time, because that was terrible. I'll have to go pick through it. And so these here, they're not done correctly, and some people may know that by looking at it. We did it like this, and we knew something wasn't quite right, and you know, and then we did this one, and then we realized, like, hey, we're supposed to have another stud in here. So my he's all embarrassed about it. He's mad at himself for doing it, but we redeemed ourselves over here with the door. So the door, that's framed correctly, so that's how it's supposed to be. You're supposed to have these extra pieces in there. This is the office portion of the shop here, so that's why it's got windows. And then we got the entrance door on the side over here. I think later today we're gonna finish this side over here. So fun. We use this laser thing to this little Bosch laser. We use that to line up these on the top and the bottom. It worked pretty good. All right, well, I'm off to Lowe's and gonna go get that wood, come back. I think before we work on that wall, my dad and I are going to look at a tractor that he's gonna buy probably, so we'll see. All right, day 3 here. Yesterday we got all the, well, not all of it, a lot of it done. The horizontal bracing. Today we're gonna put additional bracing up there, and then we're gonna start installing this zip sheathing. So that is about all that's left in our materials pile here. So, oh, and we did buy the tractor. I mentioned that we were going to look at a tractor. Here, let me go show you that real quick. All right, check this out. My dad got himself a tractor. It's a John Deere 5103. I think it's like 50 horsepower. Just 2-wheel drive. Basically, he's gonna use it to mow his property up in Tennessee. He's got a lot of property up there. But yeah, we went and looked at it. Everything seemed pretty decent. I think it's the guy he bought it from said it was a 2006 model, but the serial number says it's an 04, so somewhere around there. But it's a little worn. It was sitting outside, but it's got 426 hours on it. And I'll show you a few little issues that are wrong with it. Not to make this video about this tractor, but the first thing I noticed when I looked at it, this coolant reservoir here, there's a big old hole. You see that in the side of it? Big old hole in the coolant reservoir, so there's nothing in there. So he's got to get another one of them. And then also it's got power steering, which is good on a tractor this size, but it's leaking pretty good, the hydraulic cylinder that controls that. So that needs a seal kit. And then the only other thing was there's a thing here. This is the pedal to lock the rear differential, and there's a little piece down here, right here, that is broken. You can see the ball bearings there, but that's broken, and you can't turn the you can't lock the rear differential right now. But other than those few things, seems to be a pretty decent tractor. So these are the Indian John Deeres, which, you know, I haven't heard a whole lot about them, but My dad's neighbor already has one and he loves it. Never had an issue with it. And you know, everything we could find online, everybody seems to like them. So it's just, there's not a whole lot to it. It's just it's a basic tractor, really basic. So, but yeah, there's that. That's what we went and picked up yesterday. Check this out. We've got all the zip board up, or the zip system, whatever you call it, the sheathing up. Starting to look like something. Look what I did. I was going along here with the nail gun, and I forgot the door was there, so I just kept going right on through. But that's okay. See, outside kind of reminds me of a Monopoly house a little bit. Got the corners all taped up. Yeah, she's coming together. So this zip stuff, supposedly it's good. It's good to be out in the weather for 180 days. So there's no real rush to throw anything on the outside right now. What we're focused on now is framing out these garage doors and getting ready to put the doors in. So the doors are going to be 10 feet wide, 8.5 feet tall. I have 3 doors here, and that header up there is too tall, so we're going to have to add another header down below that to fasten the door to. I'm gonna get those roll-up doors with the chain, you know. So that's gonna be the next step. These 2 guys just out here helping like always. Helping, not helping, right guys? Up to nothing. Yeah, Jeannie's up to nothing. Yeah, up to nothing. And Chef's got this big root, his prized root that he's been carrying around. Gino tries to take it from him. See, Shep's too fast though. Shep's a lot faster than Gino, so he can get away if he wants to. All right, I went and hand-picked everything this time. So that delivery stuff was garbage. Although, to be fair, I got all this stuff at Lowe's. These 16 foot 2x6s here, there was not a single usable one in the entire store. So I had to go to Home Depot to get these. So I guess, you know, you can't blame the guy loading the pallet too much when he doesn't have anything to pick from, so. But yeah, Home Depot, it looked like all their lumber was a lot better right now than Lowe's. But Lowe's had a better price, so I got all this at Lowe's and those 3 at Home Depot. And tomorrow or the next day, we are going to start framing up these garage door openings here. That's what all this is for. Yeah, the 8-foot bed just doesn't cut it when you're dealing with this kind of stuff. And you know, this toolbox doesn't help either. Like, you lose, I mean, you can stick stuff underneath, but you lose a lot, like all of this. So I still don't know how I feel about this toolbox. It's like sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. So I don't know, but let me get this stuff unloaded.